right. So it is Nova, right?
Yes, Nova Sky.
Nova Sky. And Nova Sky. How old are you, Nova Sky?
I am 30.
30 years old. All right. And how are you feeling about this whole thing today?
I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited.
That's understandable. If like I tell every girl, I'm like, if you came in here, I'm not nervous at all. Just walking into a hotel and gonna have sex with somebody on camera, no big deal.
You're a liar. You're absolutely a liar.
Yeah, it's like, you might need to go to the psych ward or something.
Exhibitionists exist, I guess.
Sure. Yeah. But just meeting somebody for the first time and just like, yeah, we're gonna go do this.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. Exactly. So where are you from, Nova?
I'm from Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Ohio.
Cleveland on the rocks, right?
Mm-hmm. Buckeye State.
There you go. They get a great marching band in Ohio.
I guess so, yeah. I think that's what they're known for. I'm not a big sports person. I'm more of an artsy-fartsy weirdo. So.
Okay, all right. There's room in sports for art, vice versa, right?
Yeah, fair enough. I think for 5 minutes I considered color guard. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
for 5 minutes.
And all that. Yeah. Sparkly.
You're like, enough of that.
Yeah, I like sparkly sports.
Okay.
Gymnastics, ice skating.
I can appreciate all that.
Sparkles.
The ice skating, I don't know. It's not my cup of tea. But...
I swear, I think it's more so about the glitter and the flips. I don't know.
Sure.
Anyway.
Sure. Yeah. To each their own. So you've lived in Ohio your whole life?
No. I left Ohio when I was 18, 19, moved to New York.
Wow.
Went to college in New York.
Okay.
Finished that up, moved to Germany. Lived in Germany for about 5 years, and then I came back here. And I've been checking out the West Coast ever since.
Okay. Interesting life. Wow.
Get around.
That's funny, because I usually do these casting sets with like the girls that are just getting brand new in the business at like 18, 19, 20, something like, around that range. And their life story is it's just simple. It's like, I live here and I live here and here I am. You know what I mean? And now this is my first time doing something like this with somebody that's older, and damn, there's like a story.
Yeah, like I've actually lived. Outside of my parents' house. Yeah, no, I get around. It's been a good life. Fun ride.
What's your favorite place that you've lived so far?
That I've lived? Oh, that's a hard question. Because I love so many different things about different places. I would say to live would probably actually be my hometown. There's just so many. It's like that warm comfort blanket of like, I know it the best. I know where all the best hidey holes are, best nature hikes,
sure.
Best places to get a grilled cheese at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
But I love something different about it. Like my favorite place I've ever been would be Croatia, the Dalmatian coast. My favorite vacation destination is somewhere entirely different, probably somewhere I haven't found yet.
Sure.
It's hard to have a favorite place.
Got it. What was life living like in Germany?
It was different. It was cold. Germany is always cold.
Out already. I don't like cold.
I like being able to dress slutty at least 2/3 of the year. The cold was a lot. It's maybe nice for a month a year, but it was nice. It's a very different culture. I was a musician back in those days, and they actually the culture in Germany is very much so to compensate musicians, and so it was a good life out there, and it was fun building my spice tolerance back up when I moved back to this country.
Oh, they got a very bland palate over there?
Sauerkraut is spicy to the Germans. No offense to any Germans. I know that you swear that goulash is spicy, but I just don't see it. I'm sorry. I love you, though.
That's funny. Did you speak any German? Did you learn the language over there?
Ja, aber meine Deutsch ist nicht gut. Ich vergessen mit kein Praktikum.
Okay.
Which just means, I spoke some German, but it's not very good anymore because I forget it all because I haven't practiced.
Gotcha. Just gotta watch some German TV, right?
Yeah, you do.
If you want to pick up the language back up, watch some programs and you'll get it.
I've actually been focusing on trying to learn Spanish.
Okay.
Instead, it's more useful in this country. I've had maybe 3 opportunities to use German since I moved back here, but I feel like twice a day I wish I spoke Spanish. So. For
sure. Yeah. Absolutely. So, what made you want to start a porno career at 30?
Well, I just never realized it was an option before.
We've been here.
I didn't know. I thought, I don't know, for some reason, I guess I just imagined that porn actresses were these magical unicorns, like raised in a field somewhere, grazing on dandelions until one day they went and got to be slutty on camera. I didn't know that you just make a phone call and next thing you know, you're naked in the hotel room.
We're not naked yet.
We're not,
so,
I'm a forward thinker.
Okay.
And I like to think, just 5 steps into the future, which I think we're within 5 steps of nudity.
Sure, yeah, almost.
So
we'll get there.
I might have gotten a little bit. You're questionably dressed in a hotel room on camera.
There you go. Right.
Easier than I thought.
Sure. Yeah. So, but what made you want to like just all of a sudden just be like, this could happen. When you say like be slutty or whatever, what's your backstory sexually?
I've always been super open sexually. I explored a lot of kink. Like back when I was in college, my family's fairly religious, fairly conservative. So when I moved to college and all of a sudden I'm meeting, leather daddies and, people going out for a good time in latex and chains, not together, never together. But, I kind of dove in, and ever since I've just been really open and experimenting. I've never had shame in my sexuality, and people tell me I'm hot all the time. So I would describe it as kind of like being a nun, but a lot sluttier. Like I was kind of already naturally drawn to sex and sexuality, and I was kind of doing all of this for free.
Okay, yeah. Just out there having a good time.
I was out there having a good time, living my best life, and so I was like, well, I mean, why not make a living out of it? It's like that old saying, if you find something you love and find a way to make it your job, you'll never work another day in your life, and here we are.
Sure. Yeah. So when you say like you've been very sexually active, basically, is what it sounds like for quite a while. How much sex do you have, like, in a normal week, let's say?
Oh, it really depends on the week and what I'm doing and where I'm at. I mean, like, are we talking a Berlin week? Are we talking a Boston week?
We'll talk a best life week.
Oh God, best life ever. I mean, like, I'm not the type to keep count. Let's just put it that way. Okay. But I mean, there's places. You can find them on Google. There's clubs and things like that in Berlin and in other big cities and things like that. But Berlin does it better, I think, than anywhere else I've ever seen, where you can just go and it's like a buffet of hot naked people, So I've had a lot of sex in my time, and I mean, generally speaking, at least a couple times a week.
They like some off the wall stuff in Germany, from what I've heard.
I think that's a stereotype. I don't know. I feel like people like some off the wall stuff here. People like off the wall stuff everywhere. Sex is weird.
Yeah.
We get all squishy and weird together, and it feels nice. I mean, doesn't matter what you wear while you're doing it.
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome stuff. So, what are some sexual things that you like done to you, or that you like to do to other people?
Oh, well, I'm very orgasmic. I'm a very lucky woman that I have orgasms from penetration. I have orgasms from stimulation. I have orgasms from looking at me wrong.
Wow.
So, there's not much I don't like about sex, but I do love being on top. It's my favorite. I like being able to kind of guide the experience and get myself to orgasm on my own time. I love doggy style, kind of for the opposite reason, because sometimes you just want someone else to rush,
Yeah.
I love cunnilingus. I actually really enjoy giving head as well.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I like anal too. My butt's not flexible enough for actual yet. I can only handle like little teeny toys, and I need to have like a lot of preparation first. But
Sure.
But she's fun when she can come out to play.
Interesting.
So
okay.
yeah, no, I have a few kinks. I mean, like I like latex. I occasionally, with a consenting partner, like to strap some things on,
Ooh.
for fun. I like it.
Wow.
I like it when you call me daddy,
Interesting.
But I much like my natural like sexual orientation, like I was born bisexual, at least that's how I feel about the issue.
Sure.
And my sexuality is really fluid too. I mean, I will be just as wet getting spankies as I am from giving them sometimes. I guess they
Yeah,
call me
yeah,
a bit of a switch,
Sure.
but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm all over the place when it comes to sex. That's why, again, it's like a nun, but sluttier.
Got it.
Made for it.
Okay.